All right, this is part two of my Expendables 2 movie review. And now we're going to move on to the things that I didn't care for so much. Well, as a movie, this was pretty perfect. I mean, as a good time action movie, yes, it was filled with plot holes and plot contrivances. But that's the thing. This is an action movie that's not taking itself seriously. So things like that don't really bother me in those types of movies because this is basically, just turn off your brain and have fun. And the first one was too. This is not trying to be Dark Knight Rises, which is filled with plot holes and plot contrivances, and then wants to be a serious movie and wants to be taken seriously. But Expendables 2 did not have that problem. So while yes, there were plot holes and contrivances, they didn't bother me at all. The one thing that did, however, bother me, and this is going to be yet another spoiler, was the final fight between Stallone and Van Damme. The problem with it is that Van Damme does martial arts, Stallone does not, and that's very much displayed with their characters. Stallone was always depicted, even in the first movie, he was depicted to be good with guns, but when it came to hand-to-hand fighting, he was always depicted as being the weakest. He actually, if you see the first movie, has a one-on-one fight with Stone Cold Steve Austin, who you would know as a wrestler, and Austin basically whooped him. Austin basically owned him. Which once again shows Stallone's weakness when it came to hand-to-hand combat. In this movie, we get the exact opposite. Stallone basically owns Van Damme, with Van Damme doing a couple of nice roundhouse kicks, which gets him a few good hits, but he's basically just holding back throughout the entire movie, and it was really, really noticeable. And it did, yeah, it did, bother me, and I felt that it was a real big downgrade when compared to the original movie. Now, you might find this to be something of like an oxymoron compared to, since I just said that this was a good time action movie and that you can't take it seriously because it's a good time action movie. But, there's suspension of disbelief and there's outright just destroying it. And the final confrontation between Stallone and Van Damme, that just outright destroyed it because, as I said once again, the first movie it had very very well done fight scenes and good time action movie or not, I expect them to at least be somewhat grounded and at least stay true to the abilities of the characters that they just set up. I mean, you don't start a character out as just being your basic street brawler and then the final fight, you're showing them doing all these fancy wancy karate moves. You just don't do that in movies. Whether it's taking yourself seriously or not. You stay true to what you've shown about that character. And Stallone does, stay true to what we've seen with this character. It's Van Damme who's completely holding back. I have no idea why. I have no idea why whatsoever. Especially when the first movie had no problem showing Stallone as being a weak hand-to-hand fighter. Had no problem showing him lose a hand-to-hand fight. Um, Once again against Stone Cold. So I have no idea why they went that route um, with this final fight. But considering that it's the only major thing that I really noticed where it just had me thinking like, why are they doing this? The only thing that the movie did that I really didn't like, especially when I've seen this sort of thing done in so much better. I've seen brawlers versus trained fighters before. three out of the four Die Hard movies did it, and they did it just fine, you know. Um, and yeah, and the brawler, who of course in that case John McClane won, but he won by being a quick thinker and being savvy, which is how a brawler in that situation probably would win. You might not be a trained hand-to-hand fighter, but if you can think fast and if you can use your environment to your advantage, you can probably come out the winner because trained or not, karate champion or not, you're still human, and you're still vulnerable to human things. You're not Superman. But yeah, aside from that one thing, this movie was basically perfect. This was a perfect sequel, almost perfect sequel. But it's that one thing that really stood out and that kept me from giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I would give it 4.5 stars out of 5, which is a very, very, very good, really great rating. And here's to hoping that there's going to be a third movie. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that there will be one. Given that this film has been a huge hit. I mean, it's not like a mega hit like Dark Knight Rises was and like Avengers was, but it's done very well for itself. So there's no reason for there not to be a third movie. And if there is, I hope that the entire cast, including Jet Li, comes back for it. I would love to see Jet Li and Nanyu together, kicking ass. I think that that would be completely, it would totally rock. Um, Sorry about the changing words, but I do stutter occasionally. I'm working on that, and I hope I didn't stutter too badly. That that it didn't turn people off. So and once again, I apologize for the wait, but it's finally here, and I hope you guys enjoy it because this is probably going to be the last review I'm going to be doing until probably until October, which is when the next movie that I have interest in seeing will be coming out. That movie is going to be Taken 2. That comes out on October 5th, which is actually the day after my 30th birthday. So, happy birthday to me. I'm 30. Yes, so Taken 2 will probably be my next movie review, and that will be out in October. And then after that, I might go check out Red Dawn. That's yet another remake. I saw the remake of Total Recall. I thought that it was okay. Could have been way better. But I might check out Red Dawn. I might not. I have no idea yet. But the next movie I'm definitely going to be checking out is Taken 2. That's October, and then after that is Skyfall, the new James Bond movie. So that's going to be November. So you pretty much have my movie watching schedule, and when I'll be uploading more movie reviews. I'm going to ask that if you did watch this film, since I'm trying to figure out if this is a format that I should keep on going with, or if I should just write things down, just write a review instead of talking with the camera. So if you've seen this and you like it, please hit like. And if you want to write a comment, a constructive comment, please, something constructive, please do so. Let me know what you guys thought. And until then, this is Javi here, signing off. Be good.